All right, everyone. So let's go ahead and talk about empaths versus narcissists, okay? And this is not going to really sit well with a lot of you because I know a lot of you have this really strong, hard construct of, well, I need to find my significant other. I need to find my twin flame. And yeah, if you feel like I'm being a little bit like harsh on you, it's because I am. Is because you're missing the greater scope of all reality. And it's only those of you that are actually in resonance to understand why the twin flame concept is complete BS that you guys are going to actually be able to understand what I'm about to give you here. Okay. Let's look at yin and yang. This yin and yang model, we're just going to legit say universe, right? That's the universe right there. Universe is positive and negative. Like you cannot avoid the universe being positive and negative. It is, let me make this a little bit bigger. It's unavoidable, right? So this universe here, when we're talking about twin flames, okay? A lot of the people who are looking for a twin flame tend to be people who are empaths. They're like, oh, I just want to find that other person who completes me. Like, oh my God, like I know I came into this world to love someone else. All right, that's fair. I hear you. Next, if you've seen my other video on narcissism and self-preservation, I really highly recommend that you watch that video. Maybe even before you see this. So like pause this, keep it on our tab, finding out another one. Make sure you subscribe, you comment, you share. But here, and also like put in in the comments below, like Ascension, if you resonate with this, because this is what you have to start doing. So if you're an empath, right? And most empaths are here. Most empaths are in this light spectrum and they can sense a lot of the dark on the opposite side. Okay. So if you're an empath and you're saying, oh, empaths usually are like, twin flame. I want my twin flame. I want you. I love you. Come to me. All right. You're automatically manifesting from a point of lack. Okay. If there is a twin flame concept because you are divided and you're on this spectrum of reality, hello, what are you going to be summoning to yourself if you're looking for your twin flame? All right. A narcissist. It's only logical that that would be the situation. You would be literally manifesting a narcissist because you're on the light spectrum. You're polarized. When you're asking for a twin flame, little do you recognize that you are literally polarized on both aspects of reality. You're literally saying that instead of being in the middle, instead of you being the whole entire model, and everything in between, okay, you're saying that you're on one side. So I'm looking for my twin flame. You automatically separated reality into, oops, my bad, into duality and polarity. You automatically did that by saying, oh, I need my twin flame. Okay. By just doing this, you stepped away from source. All right. Because source is everything. That means if you are source, why the hell do you need something else to complete you when you already have it deep down inside? Why would you need, I use this. Why would you need a narcissist? Why would you need a narcissist in your reality if you're complete? By you saying you need a twin flame, you are incomplete. That means you're only this much of good. right? So you're like, hey, I want my twin flame. I want my twin flame. I want my twin flame. And most empaths will generate their manifestation. They will get their twin flame. But a lot of narcissists are the opposite of you, right? So in my previous video, I wrote that like everyone's just a little bit narcissistic, right? Everyone's just a tiny bit because you have that interest in self-preservation, right? And every narcissist is essentially vulnerable within their inner child. So if you are living your life on this end of reality and you're not complete, you're automatically summoning the shadow aspect. And if you're not conscious of it, you will perpetually manifest a narcissist. Doesn't matter if it's a lover, if it's a friend, if it's a coworker, if it's a family member, you're always going to generate a narcissist in so many different patterns until you realize that you are the one that is perpetually fragmenting reality, because everything comes back to what? Source. That's right. Okay. All is one. Okay. So, and how do you overcome this then? Well, you first of all have to stop saying, I'm incomplete. I need something to complete me. I need my twin flame. Oh my God, because I came into this world to like have a lover. No, you didn't. You came into this world to change the vibration of the planet. You came into this world to learn the lesson. You came into this world to have a vacation. You came into this world to do something other than completely love another person, which you would consider to be your twin flame. The twin flame reality, okay, when we're looking at 3D, 4D, 3D equals space, 4D literally equals, I'm going to just write time because you guys won't understand the variable, right? Space. And that's like just a quick math that I write, okay? So, and in 5D, you're looking at both of these aspects outside of this little box here, okay? So when you're at 4D, at 5D, you're kind of looking at everything from a higher perspective that has nothing to do with space and time. Even though you still observe space and time, it's not ruling you, right? So if that's the case, every time you say, oh, I am, and this is the other thing. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. At 2D, you have polarization. At 1D, you would then have source. So we literally go from here and we say, oh, I'm not enough by just being myself. So then you, polarize, and then you're convinced that you need to find your twin flame to make you complete. So because of that, you then get triggered by space, which makes it seem like your twin flame is out there, but really far away, right? So then how am I going to find my twin flame? How am I going to get connected with my twin flame? Oh, okay. Well, then that introduces time. And then this is all going to be a waiting game for you to try to find this person. Even if you found this person and you already have your twin flame or whoever it is that you consider to be your twin flame, you guys have not ever fully stepped into 5D. And I know that's really hard for a lot of people to understand. Well, I'm pretty sure I've been channeling 5D for a while, understanding my twin flame and being with my twin flame. And it was when I found my twin flame that I had a serious activation in my spirituality, and I could have never gotten here without them. Yes, the reason why you ran into your twin flame in general, regardless if it was a good experience or a bad experience, is because you weren't getting the spectrum of division. Like you were not understanding that you originally calling up your twin flame created division, okay? You divided yourself. And the only reason why you came to understand your twin flame is so that you could essentially, regardless if it was positive or negative, you could come back to understanding, hey, you know, I am whole within myself. Like, I need to stop looking for a twin flame. I need to stop thinking that he's even far away, right? Because then you're stuck in here. You may have convinced yourself that you're at 5D, but you're not, because you're still stuck in time and space and polarization, and you're far away from source. So if you still classify your significant other as your twin flame, you are literally just stuck in here, 2D, 3D, 4D, and you haven't even understood what 1D or 5D really is yet. It's not until you let go of the whole twin flame thing that you really start getting the bigger scope of understanding as to like, oh, okay, the whole point of reality is to find my own power within myself. Now that we've talked about, polarity, duality, dividing yourself, calling in your twin flame, and how that kind of like makes your reality more complicated, which then just kind of like, if you don't have a twin flame, you don't feel complete. You feel always empty, right? If you don't have a twin flame, most people will tell you that like, oh, if only I could find my twin flame, I could just piece it all together. You want to know where your real twin flame is? I heard some of you already say it telepathically. Your real twin flame is, your real twin flame is self, because you are polarized internally anyway. So when you bridge this gap right here, you are then whole. You are then source. You are then the universe. So where does your twin flame come into this whole entire picture when you're already complete? All right. Empaths, if you want to stop running into narcissists, stop looking for a twin flame. Stop saying that you need to love a bunch of people to then find love for yourself. Because some empaths go out of their way and they say, oh, I love everybody. I got to love everybody. I got to love everybody. I'm not looking for my twin flame. But still, you don't love yourself enough to recognize that you're still manifesting the empathic drain, which is still no different than summoning a narcissist. It's all coming back down to consciousness and yourself and understanding the cosmos, right? But wait, it doesn't even stop there entirely, okay? So let's go back to understanding some light of the mind, right? We're gonna light of the mind. So let's understand a little bit of that. In our last video, we were talking about how narcissists are essentially people who are trying to hyper protect their inner child. They're trying to hyper protect their vulnerability that lies deep within, right? And then we all know that we're each a little bit narcissistic. This vulnerability comes from the inner child, which is then obviously a distortion of the clarity of your mind. So you start seeing how it starts plugging into each other, right? So essentially, if everything is just what rules the universe? What rules it? Here we go. The law of attraction. If you're just a magnet and you're bringing things into you, and we know how our narcissist is operating, that means most empaths that have a problem summoning a narcissist is because they have a problem with their own inner child. Bam. Whoa, hold up. Do you see where I'm getting at with this? Do you see how you're summoning it without even realizing that you're summoning it because you choose to polarize yourself. So the law of attraction can only match you up exactly through source with that which you resonate from, meaning that you have a lack of clarity of mind. So you're going to naturally bring that into your reality. It's all interconnected. There's no way you can literally, if you understand what I'm saying right now, there is no way that you can look at yourself, okay, and be like, oh, but that's not my reality. If you've been summoning narcissists, all right, this is your reality. No matter how hard of a pill it is for you to swallow. That's just how it is. That's just how it works. I've been doing this my entire life, and this comes exactly down to me. I've summoned narcissists in so many different patterns that now I can see. And it wasn't until I realized that, damn, my inner child was directly aligning with perceptions of other people's inner children that then created a narcissistic connection, right? Because I'm not enough. And I need to summon something that completes me. I did this looking for a lover for a really long time. Oh, hey, I just want that lover, somebody who loves me so unconditionally, my significant other, my partner, so that we can grow together and change the world together, right? I would manifest a bunch of narcissists. It wasn't until the moment that I said, you know what? I don't need anybody. I don't want anybody. I just have myself. I'm going to do my own spiritual path. And if I ever meet anybody, I'm going to go ahead and it's going to be something that's worth it for me. But until then, if that means I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, so be it, because I don't need anybody else in my reality. I ended up meeting my husband. Bam. Right there. Done. Okay. And he's not a narcissist, nor was I looking for him. We were talking to each other for a while, and little did we know, one day we realized, oh, we're just dating each other. Like, what's the point of looking and dealing with anyone else, right? There's another thing there that goes deep into, what if you're out and about and you're manifesting like, hey, I don't have any esoteric friends. I don't have any esoteric friends because I'm lonely and I need someone else in my reality to complete me. I need equals what? Oops. Lack. All right. So what are you actually like summoning when you're saying, hey, I need something? You're summoning lack. All right. So if your intention was originally esoteric friends, because of the fact that you're lonely and you're gonna summon, yeah, most definitely an esoteric friend. But that esoteric friend is always going to bring back the main thing that you have here. That's why you may meet esoteric people that are really cool, and then at some point they show their true colors and they happen to be a narcissist. But then, some people will ask, it's impossible for you to be a narcissist and to also be like spiritually in tune and inclined, right? No, because that would mean that you still live in a reality that is polarized, okay? So ultimately saying, there are spiritually enlightened people who are narcissists. Literally, there are spiritually enlightened people who can do some crazy shit and can really bring their reality up to like the highest levels, even to my perception of reality, where I can bend things so easily. There are spiritual people who are narcissists, is the only way that the reality has to apply itself. And even if you're not aware of it instantaneously, when you're meeting this person, it's only a matter of time before a narcissistic pattern has to manifest itself into reality to be visibly interpreted, right? So then here we have like all these interconnected issues looking at it, right? Just as there are spiritual people who are not narcissists, and we're going to change the color here, just as much as there are people in the spiritual community who are not narcissists at all, because this universe is dual, the 3D is dual, there are spiritual people who are narcissists, and they can do the equal yet opposite of everything that a person in the light could do. So that's why when you're manifesting, I need a friend, I need a lover, I need my twin flame, all of it's just saying that you're not enough in yourself. And when you say you're not enough within yourself, what you're really, really telling the universe is, what's the biggest statement? I don't love myself because I'm not enough. And you know what the law of attraction is going to literally say to you? Hey, 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 hey. You don't love yourself, okay? Because you are not enough. And then, of course, you saying that on one spectrum of reality manifests it on the other side of reality. A lot of people have this confusion that, like, the law of attraction is working on your side and it cares. Oh, you feel like you're in this really horrible state here. Let me give you the solution to cure yourself. No, the law of attraction has no interest in what you think it might have. Like, not even your guides are allowed to manipulate reality if you don't get the bigger picture of, like, your own separation. You come to the third dimension to understand that separation is the biggest illusion of all, okay? And that time and space is an illusion. So in 3D, like, and this is the other thing too, like, a lot of you are like, oh yeah, my twin flame, my twin flame, my twin flame, my twin flame. And it really aggravates me when I hear these people say, my twin flame, my twin flame, my twin flame, my twin flame. When you're saying that you need a twin flame to complete you, that's 3D as hell. Even though you understand like, tapping into your twin flame would bring in 4D information and experiences, you're still 3D because you're not enough with yourself. You're essentially a victim until you realize that you don't need that person. All right. And even you may have options, right? You're a victim with options because you can live somewhat within 3D and 4D, but you're not 5D if you really legit believe in twin flames. Like, twin flames don't exist here. Like, twin flame says, 5D says, I am love, right? To state literally that you are love is to say that you love yourself more than anybody else and that you are complete. That's what 5D is all about. And if you're wondering, whoa, oh my God, I've tried all these manifestation techniques and nothing works for me. What's the problem? The universe just doesn't want me to have a lover. The universe just doesn't want me to be happy. The universe is against me, blah, blah. No, the law of attraction, I must be doing something wrong with the law of attraction. No. You've been manifesting clean. You just haven't been getting the results that you're looking for because you haven't realized that you're flawed in your original execution of the plan to align you with your exact desire. You've been manifesting in lack. You've been manifesting in non-love. Therefore, you're manifesting a narcissist that is also not loving themselves and cannot love you and will only take advantage of you because you haven't valued yourself in the first place. And I know a lot of people are going to, like, probably go out there and be like, oh my God, like, I think you are, like, completely mistaken. Okay, then keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, receiving the same exact results. And then get back to me whenever you actually find the answer and you've changed it. When you get to that conclusion and you're like, oh yeah, well, I found a different way to do it, I'm more than willing to entertain your thought, and I want to hear you. Message me, call me, whatever. Tell me, I found my twin flame and this is the the layout of it all. But don't call me saying like, oh, my experience with my twin flame is totally different. Everyone that I've ever met that has met their twin flame has to really, really work for it. Now, saying that, there, if source is easily, polaric, right? Regardless, yeah, there are some people who do realize twin flame love because they are under the grand scope of all reality. They are a soul that came in and was fragmented because source experiences every variation and everything, right? So there's those people on this side of reality that they did step and their soul did get split so they could have that experience on this earth, so that then they could come back and become one with source. Some people are actually living that. So for a very small, like a tiny, if I had to like one out of like, I want to say like 1 out of 5 to 10 people are actually experiencing this whole spectrum of reality right here. Like 1 or 2 out of 5 to 10 people. Like it's a very small percentage, right? And even if in this current reality time space that you're looking at, right? So I won't blow your mind with too much multidimensional reality. The other part of those people are here to understand the illusion of the twin flame. So I am source. Duh. So some people come in here really believing the whole separation as like the ultimate illusion, and you have to learn how to piece that together and say like, I was never separated in the first place. The problem with all this is like a lot of esoteric people in the community believe that your twin flame is something that applies to everyone. No, it doesn't. And like, nor does the twin flame concept have anything, super positive for a lot of people unless it's a lesson learned because you're not paying attention. So if you've been one of those people who's been dealing with this, now you know. Stop. I'm going to change this. Stop being a non-creator. You're literally giving your power away, okay? You're literally saying that your power means nothing when you seek a twin flame. That your self-value is less than because you are a twin flame. Like you are half of your own completion. You really want to know who's a twin flame? Who are true twin flames? And no one seems to really like recognize, well, what do you mean? Who's a real twin flame then? Like who are those people who are experiencing that really small percentage? Hello, twins. When twins are born, what are they? They're like polar opposites from each other. They're literally yin and yang. So real, naturally born twins are legit twin flames. Now, there are a couple people who are not like that, but this is that small percentage that I was talking about. So get out of the illusion, find your own self-value, love yourself, and see how you'll stop just summoning a bunch of narcissists into your reality. Okay, sending you a bunch of love. Subscribe, comment, share.